Tonight we have an awesome brewery from Brooklyn with a really cool story, and it's not the typical story of two bros hanging out making some beer, but it's not that dissimilar, I guess. The beers are really cool. They have a lot of different types of flavor profiles, things you don't normally see in beer, perhaps. And we have 5 beers that we're going to try tonight. We have Melissa from Talea. All the way from Richmond to Staten Island. One of her first times on Staten Island, if not first time. So let's, welcome her. Thank you. I just ask that you try to keep the talk to a bit of a minimum while she's speaking, while people are speaking, just so it doesn't because it just becomes a cacophony of sound and you can't hear anything. And some people are here to listen to what she's saying. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce Melissa.
Woo! Oh, this is so nerve-wracking, but okay, let's do it, guys. I'm with Talea. We are a female-owned brewery in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Woo! Yeah.
Still in time for Women's Month.
We have a tasting room, which is right off of McCarran Park, which is a huge park in Williamsburg. It's very big and beautiful. We are very small, though. We only have 8 tanks, so we are definitely micro. So yeah, our brewery was started in 2018, and our tasting room opened last year in March. The 2 owners are Leanne and Tara. They met each other working for Hopsy, which was a company that would send a machine to your house and you would pour beer from it. So when they were working there, they decided, oh, we want to own our own brewery. So they would meet up and have these meetings while they still had their 9-to-5s. They were making 6 figures, doing really great in the beer industry, and they really had no reason that they had to leave, but they did. This was their dream. So they started with Sun Up, which is an IPA. We are known for hoppy beers and sours. So tonight you'll taste Lunch Date, which is a hoppy beer, and you will taste Peachberry Punch, which is a sour. So Leanne and Tara both have very interesting backgrounds. Leanne came from the Navy and then worked at Google, and then worked at Hopsy, and Tara worked at a winery, and then worked at Hopsy, and then moved to Talea. So the 2 of them were noticing that in the beer market, most of the cans are targeted towards men. So you're gonna see a lot of like violence on a can, or like cartoon characters, and you're like, we wanna bring in women to the beer market. So we are the only female-owned and operated brewery in New York City. The market for females it's 2% in the US of female-owned breweries, which means if you do the math, that's like 1 brewery per state that is female-owned. And if you go to a brewery, it's normally 70% male customers, and for us, we are 70% female customers. So we are like making a difference. Super exciting. So when you taste our hoppy beers, you're gonna get a lot of fruit notes. There's no adjuncts, so there's no added fruit. It's just coming from the hops. So when we do our hop selection, we're always looking for something that's like floral notes on the palate or fruit notes on the palate. The beer's not that.
We're just in popcorn. Start talking about it.
Cool. So the first beer you guys are gonna taste is Al Dente Pilsner. This is one of our core beers. We make this beer permanently. I just got us into Trader Joe's. So you can buy this beer at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. It's a hoppy pilsner, so an Italian-style pilsner is a pilsner base, and then at the end it is dry hopped. And I'll let you guys taste it, and I'll stop talking so you guys can talk to each other about the beer without me talking. Yeah. So this will be the first beer.
So let's try to note this down on Richmond. All right. We'll go in there tomorrow.
It won't be in there yet. It should be tomorrow. Yeah.
No, that's what I said. Go there tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It should be there tomorrow.
What type of hops did you use?
Did you get my
Oh, wait. Oh, it says on the sheet.
But I can also.
What? Oh, al dente. Saphir, Herzbrucker, and Tetnang? Ah. Interesting.
So from Brooklyn Brewery, we're about like 8 blocks, but you can do like a whole day where it's like, we're across the street from a distillery, so there's New York Distilling across the street from us, and then if you walk over, you can go to Brooklyn, like 8 blocks away, and then there's Other Half, which is another like few blocks away, and Grimm is over by us too. So it's kind of like you can do a whole day of just drinking.
You won't remember the rest of the day by the time you get to the last one.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't remember.
It's very nice. It's 5%.
So I guess I'm gonna talk again because I want it. What do you guys think about this beer?
It's very nice.
Smooth?
Yeah, smooth.
How do you feel about having a
Is this a
hopped
new one?
Pilsner? Is that
No, it's
weird
the same.
for
I just
you?
had
I know like a
extra.
Pilsner is normally very clean and crisp.
Okay, perfect.
Do you like the hop?
Yes.
Okay.
So what kind of like, you guys, what were your thoughts when they were
So to create this beer, we recently signed with a distributor, and we have been known for our sours and our IPAs. And they were saying, like, you guys need a lager. But since we are known for our hops, we wanted our Pilsner or lager to have hops. So the base beer of this is a Vienna style lager, and then it's dry hopped at the end. So dry hopping is like, we use, it looks like a really big tea bag. We put the hops in and we like dunk it in, and they have fun with the liquid, and then they, you know, take the flavor.
The Chinese food store on that corner. That's the one that Kevin said. I said, maybe
This is the al dente. The al dente Italian style Pilsner.
it's like a chain kind of. They used to be before the Bobby's department store. At least be a fish. Jesus pizza. That's still so down.
All right, we are ready for round number 2. This beer has a special place in my heart. At the brewery, everyone calls this Melissa's beer because this is my favorite beer that we make. It's Fireside. It is a smoked lager. So the base is a Vienna lager, and then we use smoked beechwood malt. Beechwood malt is probably familiar to you, maybe if you've paid attention to any of the Budweiser commercials. So they say that they put all of their beer on beechwood malt, but their beer does not taste like this beer. This is going to be smoky. So this is our...
That's putting it lightly, that Budweiser tastes like beer.
So this beer is put on beechwood malt, which is going to give it an amber color, and it's going to give it a smoky flavor. This beer, the original beer would be a Rausch beer, which is a German smoked beer, and they would either use smoked malt or they would put actual like open flames in wood to smoke the beer and wind the smoke into the beer. This is our version, so it's lighter. We didn't want to go super heavy on the smoke.
I'd say it's great for like a barbecue, like good old-fashioned real barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, smoked bacon.
That's a good idea. Because I never thought about that. It would be a good brunch beer because you could have it with like a breakfast sandwich. That's a great idea. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's an awesome idea. I didn't even think of that. Like, I need you. You're the idea. Wait, what?
We've been around. There's a traditional smoked beer that I had that's really good. Yeah, it's like super expensive though. It's like a New York Times type of like 3-star restaurant, but it's all beer. It's all beer. They don't do wine pairings, they do beer pairings.
That's a great idea. Thank you. I'm gonna Google that. Probably, yeah. Yeah, I love Chicago. So clean.
I think it's Moody Tongue.
Ooh, thank you.
It's got to be because it's got 3 little dollar signs next to it. Like, yeah, that's the expensive one.
Thank you. You're good at Google. I'm not as good at Google.
Oh, she gets mad because anytime I ask a question, I'm automatically pulling out my phone and Googling it. And she's like, "You don't trust me?" And it's like, I want a definite answer.
Does anyone have any questions about this beer? And I guess, what do you think of a smoked lager?
Tastes like bacon. So how do you smoke it?
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like it's so shocking. And
I thought it would be harsh, and it's not. It's very smooth.
thank you.
How do they get the smoke into it? Like, how do they smoke it?
So it's the beechwood malt is like charred, and then the char of that.
Oh.
So they have little chips, and then like the same with dry hopping. They put all the beechwood malt chips into like a bag. It looks like a really large tea bag, and they.
Interesting. Because it's fun you mentioned that because it's like there's like these bars in the city, and I've only seen it once, but I've heard of them. We were in Philadelphia, and the bar at the hotel had a smoker, and they would turn on this machine, it would heat up, and it would smoke the mixed drink, and it was like $30, and I was like, wow, that's expensive, but like it was such a cool experience.
I love that. Do you want me to help you? All right, we are moving on to IPAs. Let's get happy. Okay, so we are going to do lunch date. Lunch date is our new hazy IPA at 6%. This is the little sister to our first beer, our most popular beer, Sun Up. Sun Up has lactose in it, so vegans don't want to drink it. So we had to make an IPA that we didn't put lactose in. So no milk sugar will be in this one. It is 6% ABV. It is hazy, so it is a New England style IPA.
Thank
you. The flavors that you're going to get on this are fruity and floral. We don't have any adjuncts in this at all, so it's the hops that we choose.
Ooh, that's nice. It's very, I keep fucking up this word. Effervescent. It's very effervescent.
This beer was supposed to be a session IPA, but it is 6%, so I guess that's what we think session is, 6%.
I never got the concept of a session IPA. It's like If I want an IPA, I want it strong. I want the alcohol to be there.
We felt the same. So we made it 6.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the What's a gift from Drake? That was from a while ago. And then I thought I had lost my 5th space.
Do you have empty stuff that I can get garbage?
At your leisure, whenever Bethany's ready, you should know it.
How's everyone doing? Good? Alright, we're just going to do like a minute to catch up because we don't want to bombard you too much. So you literally have like a minute and a half.
About anything super serious because I'm going to talk now and that would be awkward. We are moving on to sours. So, this is Peach Berry Punch. This beer is our year-round sour beer. The pink color is going to come from the pink guava that we use in this beer. There is also
look at the can?
Strawberry and peach berry punch. So this beer is our year-round sour. It's our most popular sour. You're going to get the sweetness and then you're going to get the sour at the finish of the beer. A lot of sours have a lingering taste, but this beer finishes very clean. We use all real fruit or real fruit purees. We are also different because we use 2 gallons of fruit per barrel, which is
What I miss?
a lot. Most breweries don't. So this beer is actually like pretty expensive, but it's worth it. It's great. We designed this sour beer to convert people that drink wine and don't think they like beer. This would be the beer that we would give you at the brewery.
Is this the sour? It's very nice. You don't like it?
I like it. Everyone that likes wine, so like, you're not like it.
How nice of them to wrap this up. They wrap this up. Oh.
She approved, so she also doesn't like beer, and she likes this beer.
I love sour beers. Sour beers are always interesting because, like, you can get like flavors you'd never expect out of a beer. Like you can have a beer and it can almost be like a sparkling wine or almost close to a champagne, and you're like, this is a beer. It's like, yeah.
We bottle condition some of our sours and champagnes, and then we add we'll add like other adjuncts to them. So yeah, if you ever are in Brooklyn or whatever, you have my you have my info. So if you ever want a tasting, hit me up.
Well, I think this sounds like. Is there a subway station near you guys?
Yeah, Bedford.
Cool. I got some free time.
Oh wow.
Well, we're going to Puerto Rico. We got to check out Puerto Rico.
I hear that they have a booming craft.
There's got to be a brewery in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We're getting on it.
over here, guys?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Just want to make sure all my people's happy. This squeeze ball right here.
So what does everybody think of the sour?
I love it.
How are you guys doing? Good?
Wonderful.
Yeah?
Thank you.
Can I get you anything?
I just had a burp. I'm sorry. It was like I didn't want to be like, oh sure. Bleh.
What can I get for you?
I could go for another Coke, please.
Diet Coke? I've got your still good.
I definitely want to have the smoked one again. That one was really nice. Fireside. Fireside was really nice. Yes, they are done. You can take them. I realized, like, yeah, our table's really crowded. Sorry about that.
Travel and then like all we can do everything.
beer is granola butter. Granola butter stout. So this beer we paired with granola butter, which is a gluten-free option or a nut allergy option of butter you can buy. It's made with oats. So we paired up with them. They're also female-owned. So we used the granola butter in this beer. Granola butter just basically tastes like peanut butter. So that's the notes you're going to get on this. It's 6.5% in alcohol. And it's very like smooth at the end. So it's a good dessert beer.
Ooh, that's really nice. I know that look. You're questioning whether or not you should drink it. That's a no. That's a no.
What do you think about the stout?
Well, she's not much of a stout fan, but I'm pretty much down for most beers. This one, I really like it. It doesn't come. It's a more of a, I would say it's a very different stout than what I'm used to, because like a lot of stouts kind of have like that oomph of a dark feel to it. This one is like a bit more mellow.
Yeah,
I find
the body is not.
Yeah, the body is very mellow, and I find it a very drinkable stout.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
A DJ Steve.
Yeah, I agree. For me, this is dessert.
Oh, I heard you saying it earlier. It's not Talea, it's Talea. I've been saying it wrong for the past few months.
Everyone does. It's okay. We don't correct anyone either.
I thought it was Talea, like the name. It's Talea. Okay.
Yeah, we don't correct anyone either. Most people say it the way you were saying it, so.
Very appealing. Red hair.
About the stout?
Just about in general. That was our last beer.
It was?
That was so good. Dessert, beer.
I missed the overnight oats. I think I missed the overnight oats. Oh wait, I'm drinking it right now.
Hello everyone, thank you.
I have to cut myself off.
Coming out to Beer Club in Talea. Thank you so much to Melissa for coming all the way over the bridge to Staten Island. It was awesome and very informative. And I like the way you went around to all the tables and talked to them. Very good. Awesome. Again, thank you for coming to Beer Club. We call it a beer club, but it's not something that you have to join. It's just something you have to show up for. As you see, it's pretty easy. There's low pressure on you guys. You just have to enjoy the beer or not. And that's interesting too. But the reason we do this club is just to raise awareness for craft beer, different craft beer, and new breweries and brands. And your job, yes, you have a job now. Your job is to go out there and go to your favorite restaurant or your favorite bar and say, do you have Talea?
Yeah.
And spread the word and get them in there. So they'll ask their beer rep if they can get that. And you know, that's how things spread. That's how we can, like a grassroots spreading of good beer. And that's what this club is about. Next month we have Beer Tree Brewery, which you probably haven't heard of, and I really hadn't either, but apparently it's very big in the rest of New York. They're from a little bit northeast of Binghamton, and they have some really kick-ass stuff coming out. Crazy stuff. So that should be a really interesting meeting as well. And I hope that you will come back for it. Please make a reservation and let them know that you're coming to Beer Club so that you don't get shut out. I mean, obviously we have limited space here, but we want to get everybody in. Even if you're in the other room, at least you can get the samples and whatever. So just please make a reservation as early as you can. Follow us on Facebook and you'll get all the information about
Take a fireside,
the meeting,
please.
the date and everything. It's always the last Thursday of the month. It's always free, and we hope you come back. Thank you so much for coming to Hop Shop.